It's finally time for the big reveal from our Celtic Knits Club, and that is the yarn, or should I actually say yarns, because this year we are doing something completely new. We have not got one yarn in the club, not two, we're actually going to have 3 different yarns. Every one of the 3 installments is going to have a brand new yarn, and each of the designers in the club gets to design with a different yarn, which is really exciting. So let me introduce you to all of the yarns now. Solas, and this is going to be used by Laura Perham. These are the 2 colors. We have smoke and blackberry, and this yarn has got a mix of fibers of merino primarily, and then a little bit of silk and a little bit of mohair for a little bit of luxury. The yarn's a DK weight, which actually means that you can do slightly finer, smaller design cables with it. So I'm really looking forward to seeing the designs in the Suus Jas yarn, and the colors are going to be ishka and gorse. This is going to be designed by me, and you may have experienced this beautiful yarn before. It's been in our previous 2 years, and it's an Aran weight yarn that is a mixture of merino and mohair. So a little bit of mohair, but enough to give it a lovely, lovely halo when you're working with it, and a lovely softness. So the 3rd installment is going to be the Blasta colors, and the Blasta colors this year are going to be lock and stone. You may have experienced Blasta before. Blasta is the very, very first yarn we've introduced. It is 60% Irish fleece, 40% New Zealand. And it's a DK weight yarn, which means, again, you can do smaller cables with it. And there's something extra special with this one. This lock color is custom spun by us. You'll never have seen this before. We have got a big stock of this in that is just for us. And I think you'd agree, it's just a lovely, lovely subtle blue that is going to be gorgeous with cables. So they're the full range of the 3 yarns with all of the 6 colors that you're going to get. As you can see, I'm showing you the 2 colors with each. With each installment, you're going to get 1 of each. I'll show you which ones match up now. Option 1, smoke in Solas, ishka in Jas, and lock in Blasta. Option 2, in Solas we have blackberry, in Jas we have gorse, and in Blasta we have stone. Now, this year our theme that we're talking about is all about the land and ancient Ireland, and you can probably see from the colours how really very much inspired by the colours of Ireland and the stones, and how the 2 interconnect in Ireland, because so much of our culture here has been here for so many years, and walking through the actual ancient culture of Ireland, you really do feel a great deal of inspiration. Sometimes it might just be the threads of the colour running through. Other times it might be the actual carvings that were put in by our ancestors into the rocks and stones around the country. So that is where all 3 of us as designers are taking our inspiration, and we're going to head off in our own directions and see where it takes you, so we can actually then give you our final designs for the Celtic Knits Club that come from that. So now for the most important bit of information, when it goes on sale. It's going to be open from the 7th to the 24th of November, and then it's going to be delivered from March onwards. So it's a pre-sale, and then the delivery happens from March all the way through to July, with 3 different installments of both patterns and your yarn delivery. In terms of how you can buy when it does open up, you've got the full club, where you can either pay in 1 installment with the delivery coming 3 times, or you can pay in 3 separate installments for a payment plan. Now, if you've got yarn you'd like to use, or you don't want to get yarn shipped to you, then there's also a digital option where you get all of the digital content. The pattern, the workshop, the Zoom launches, and the forum will all be included in the digital only version. Obviously for the full, you get all of that, plus the yarn and the goodie deliveries as well. So that's when it's going to be open, how you buy it. And if you want to make sure that you don't miss it, make sure you find the link for our newsletter sign up, click in if you're not already on it, and the second it opens, you will be the first to know.